We'll be going over Nintendo, but people don't seem to understand that Nintendo is not the only one that does this. I think there's a bigger problem here, and that is just Japan as a whole. I love Japan. Japan's a very unique country. A lot of good not movies, a lot of good games and a lot of good shows, especially a lot of Nintendo games, and especially Dragon Ball comes from Japan. But I'm gonna go over the hypocrisy of them, and especially the biggest one is Nintendo. Okay, we'll talk about Nintendo first. What I already talked about already, that other game companies, okay, when you compare it to Nintendo, don't do allow you and do offer alternatives to, even if they did take down the music, do offer alternatives to the music. So even if you don't want to listen to it on YouTube, for example, let's first start with Persona 5. Okay, this game is made by Atlas, which is again, Atlas is owned by Sega. Sega Corporation. Okay, Atlas is owned by the Sega Corporation. Okay, and this can apply to all Sega properties, including Bayonetta and Sonic. Okay, which are examples of Sega owned properties. Okay, if you look up Persona 5 OST, you'll find hundreds of YouTube channels uploading the Persona 5 OST to YouTube. Okay? People, and again, unlike Nintendo, Sega does not have a problem with this. Yes, they might copyright claim certain popular songs to take all the revenue, but, other than that, Persona 5 came out around like 2017, I think, in the US. Okay. And they're not gonna probably take down the Wavies. And then you have Sonic. Okay. Sonic OST. I don't know why the channel Gover Sonic does not switch to other games, because it's easy to just upload Sega OSTs, Persona, and all these other games, because there's a lot of other games that deserve attention. Okay? There's a lot of other games that deserve attention. Okay? This is, of course, Sonic. You have channels, a lot of Sonic fans, a lot of fans of the Sonic soundtracks, which, again, most Sonic games have good soundtracks. So, you have Deoxys Prime, which, again, was one of the channels that got struck down by Nintendo. No, Deoxys Prime is a channel that got, struck. That it's one of those ones that they used to upload Nintendo OSTs, but a lot of the videos got taken down from Nintendo, blocked by Nintendo. Of course, guess what's still up? Besides Delfino Plaza here, mostly Sonic OSTs. Okay, this would speak volumes to Nintendo and their company. Okay, Nintendo is going, and this whole Nintendo taking down OSTs started with Smash Ultimate. When people were uploading Smash Ultimate OSTs early. People were uploading Smash Ultimate OSTs, and Nintendo didn't like the fact that people were spoiling the game. Then, okay, fine, then. Don't spoil the game. Okay, don't upload the OSTs early. And then Nintendo took down all Brawl's music. Okay? And Brawl I think it's either the YouTube deleted Brawl's channel, or Brawl that said, I give up. I'm done. And there was no, and again, right afterwards, the other most popular Nintendo OST channel, and of course this channel as well, were taken down. Okay? But with this, a lot of Sonic OST and some Nintendo OSTs still remain, but a lot of Sonic, and he doesn't upload Nintendo anymore. If you look at his most recent videos, I'm surprised he didn't upload like stuff from Nick All-Star Brawl and King of Fighters and other games. But look at this, all Sonic Colors, and then the last game was Sonic Shuffle. And he didn't upload anything with Nintendo. Sonic Pinball Party. Okay? And Italia Liza was the last non-Sonic game he uploaded OST from. Okay? And Sega, of course, has not taken these down. Okay? The only OSTs that Sega took down was on this one site. That was this fan game that was reposting Sega's OSTs and making money off of it. This channel doesn't make money off it, and I don't think Sega probably cares if Google makes money off of it. Okay, I don't think they really care because Google, of course, made the stupid decision to put videos on unmonetized videos, which probably made Nintendo overreact even farther because of YouTube's stupidness of putting ads on unmonetized videos. Which I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo choose YouTube over that, because there's a lot of unmonetized channels that upload Nintendo OSTs. A ton of them. Okay? And, again, Sega is not the only... Again, we're only going to talk about Japanese companies, because American game companies don't care either, because American companies know that, of course, fair use exists. Okay? We're going to look up another IP. Mega Man, which is owned by Capcom, I believe. Here. And again, Mega Man's OSTs are still online and haven't been taken down, despite, of course, Capcom's video policy. And you'd think because Capcom changed the video policy, they would take down the OSTs because, again, but Mega Man OSTs are still here. Street Fighter as well. Even then, okay, we're going to go on Spotify here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to look up Sonic. Okay. Here we go. Sonic there's a lot of Sonics. Here, Sonic. And it's the official soundtracks from Sega themselves. Including, of course, the movie soundtracks as well. Okay. I'm going to look up Final Fantasy. Okay. And Square Enix is another company that's very overprotective over their IPs. And even they allow people to upload their OSTs far more frequently than, of course, Nintendo does. Okay? And again, even then, if Square Enix was like Nintendo, you can still find all of the Final Fantasy OSTs on YouTube. Okay? And even then, Square Enix does care about fair use. Okay? They do care about fair use. So next we go up Street Fighter, which is another Capcom property. They have the entire Street Fighter V original soundtrack on YouTube. Another game that's made by Square Enix is Life is Strange. And you can also go to American companies as well. What about Halo? Okay. Oh look, all of Halo's OSTs are available on Spotify. Overwatch as well. Which again, someone told me that Overwatch can't be in Smash because Overwatch has no OST, that has no music, even though all of the Overwatch music is on, of course, here on Spotify. Okay? And you look up any game, Western game, and probably you'll find it on Spotify. Cyberpunk's whole soundtrack as well is on Spotify. Now I'm not going to go over example. And other Japanese, and most companies, 99% of companies, okay, I'm going to look up Hyperdimension Neptunia OST. Whereas again, the developers of Hyperdimension Neptunia is a small Japanese company called, I think they're called Compile Hop, but yeah. The Neptunia OST, you can still listen to it on YouTube, and they don't take it down, okay? But it's only Nintendo that takes down the OSTs. And sometimes, very rarely, Square Enix. Okay? The other companies that do it, again, those are more murky waters, like the anime companies. Okay? Viz Media. Okay? And the people who made Sword Art Online. The developer, the Aniplex, or whatever they're called. Okay? Those people. Okay? Funimation as well. But again, Funimation is mostly an American company that, translates anime to English, because again, they still have to abide by the Japanese rules and the Japanese. And well, let's look for example, Pain's theme from Naruto. One of the best Naruto themes, besides Madara's theme and Sasuke's Ninja Way. Well, again, if we try to upload, and it's funny how people are still uploading it, except for example, this guy actually uploaded his fucking 2 months ago. And I tried to upload a 10-hour version of Pain's game and they just blocked it. I don't understand this. And I think it would be easier if they just said, you know what, you can just not let it play in Japan. Because I think that easy way to go through that is what a channel called Virtual Reality offered. It's for YouTube to block these videos in Japan. Okay? So we don't have to worry about Viz Media and Aniplex, blocking OSTs from anime so you can't view them. And it's not just Naruto, it's not just Sword Online. Same thing if you try to look up Dying the Things besides, of course, the opening theme. You can't find any of the original anime's OSTs because, of course, they haven't been slowly being taken down for the past year. Okay? It's not just Nintendo. Okay? Okay, if you look up, for example, Kirby OSTs, okay, of course it's gonna show stuff that I search up, like Zero Two's theme and versus Mark's theme, basically. And a lot of people who upload Nintendo OSTs are still here, but we don't know how long it will be. Okay, again, Nintendo might have just been targeting Silver Gunner, but if it was just Silver Gunner, then why are they going after Hydroki, another channel that uploaded Nintendo OSTs, basically like that? Again, it might just be because they're ripping up from the games, but that is just a stupid excuse to take down Nintendo OSTs, which is completely stupid. Because let's go over there, and even we can look up the other companies. Look up Naruto. Even if you can't upload and listen to a 10-hour version of that Pain's theme on YouTube, you can still listen to it on loop on YouTube and Spotify. Okay? You can still listen to stuff like that on Spotify. And same thing if you look up Dragon Ball. Same thing if you look up Sword Art Online. The song I'm going to be talking about is Gunrad. You can still listen to it on Spotify. And most anime OSTs are on Spotify. We look up Nintendo. Okay? Nintendo doesn't have any official OSTs on the playlist. On Spotify, yes, you can find remixes of Nintendo OSTs. I think that's about it. Look at Pokemon. And Pokemon, they have been uploading some Pokemon OSTs to Spotify. And it seems that Pokemon, which again, only Nintendo owns 40% of it, is the only company that's uploading the OSTs to YouTube. And I wouldn't be surprised if they continue doing that because they probably know that Nintendo is blocking them. And the saddest thing is that they're even taking down, like, for example, Namco Bandai's own stuff on Namco Bandai's own channel. Okay? Like the Smash songs for, Kazuya's, and Pac-Man songs, and of course Tekken songs as well. But again, Tekken, which is in Smash Bros, is owned by Namco. I wouldn't be surprised if you can find the whole Tekken OSTs, all of the games on, of course, Spotify. And even then, they don't, again, Namco is another company that doesn't care if you upload Tekken OSTs to YouTube. Same thing with Capcom and Square Enix, and again, another Japanese company is Sony. Okay? I'm just going to go up I know people don't like this game, but The Last of Us 2 and The Last of Us 1. I know people like The Last of Us 1, but again, Sony uploads their OSTs to YouTube. Okay? Not YouTube. To Spotify. Even then, they don't care if the fans upload the OSTs to YouTube. Unlike Nintendo. So all of these companies, I know I'm basically taking a quote from the 90s, they're doing what Nintendo don't. Okay? Sony and Microsoft are doing what Nintendo don't. And again, another similar company that is very similar to Nintendo I keep comparing them to is Disney. Okay? Disney, throughout the 2000s, put everything behind the Disney vault. It was very hard to access and get Disney movies. And that people pirated Disney movies or had to pay $30 for a Blu-ray because, of course, Disney never reduces the price of the movies So you had to either pay $40 for a DVD or Blu-ray, or you had to, of course, pirate a Disney movie. Same thing with Disney songs, which again were still readily available via CDs, and could be readily available via Spotify and now Disney's official channel on YouTube. Okay, Nintendo does not upload the official songs to YouTube. Does not upload the official OSTs to Spotify. Okay, or iTunes or Google Play. Okay, they don't have an official way to upload their OSTs. And that makes Nintendo the hypocrite. And yes, it is their property. Nintendo does have every right to take them down. Same thing with Viz Media and of course, anime and of course with the and of course anime studios with their OSTs. But you can't really find Nintendo OSTs on. And even then, I think the Down the Things OST is also on Spotify. So every other Japanese company, big and small, are uploading their OSTs to Spotify and YouTube so people can listen to them. Okay? And yes, not everybody likes Spotify. Some people listen to these songs on YouTube instead. Okay? But Nintendo won't upload the OSTs. It's very scary to see what will be done. I don't think Nintendo will really go after song parodies or remixes or something like that, because remixes, again, are protected under free use, I think. For example, Man the Internet is protected under free use because he is providing an original take to an original OST by adding his own lyrics and his own voice to it. And even then, Man the Internet has a lot of his songs on here as well. He has a lot of his songs on here. Actually, it's 5. He has 02, Your Contact is Expired, The World Evolving, In the Final, and Grim. And I wouldn't be surprised if he uploads more songs to Spotify, because it's a verified, because this is the verified Man the Internet account. And even he's uploading his songs to OSTs. And guess what? The 02 Man the Internet version is uploaded on Spotify. It's Nintendo, and again, if Nintendo takes that down on YouTube, it will still be on Spotify. And Nintendo won't really win in that. Because, again, this song, the 02 from Kirby 64 by Man the Internet, is protected. It should be protected by fair use because it is basically transformative content, because they're basically taking an original song from a Nintendo game and basically creating a song out of that. Same thing of In the Final, which is, again, based off a Nintendo song. And, you know, Nintendo is not a very good company when it comes to treating their fans. They take down fan projects all the time. Like, some of them I can understand, like them taking down the Pokemon FPS where you shoot Pokemon and kill them. Okay? But again, a Pokemon hunting game would be a pretty unique idea. But I don't think Nintendo wants a fan game. But again, most of these fan games are no profit, but Nintendo takes them out anyways. Even saying cease and desist to these companies. Say there was Super Mario Logan, but again, Super Mario Logan, he kind of was portraying Mario as this horrible character. But again, Super Mario Logan was much different than the Mario parodies, where they portray Mario as a bad character. Which again, parodies, these are protected under free use. And even if SML is a parody of Mario, like SMZ64 is, which is a parody of Mario, it is protected under copyright law. Because again, parodies are protected under fucking American copyright law. Okay? It's just completely stupid. Okay? That Nintendo is treating the fans like this. Okay? Sega doesn't, Microsoft doesn't, and all these other companies don't. Even a company like Blizzard treat the fans better than Nintendo. For example, I sold all of Overwatch's OSTs are available on Spotify and YouTube. Blizzard doesn't care if you upload a 10-hour loop of Overwatch OSTs and other Blizzard-related OSTs. Blizzard does not take down fan projects featuring Overwatch. Of course, back in the day, they took down dirty Overwatch videos back in the day, but I don't think they really care about that stuff anymore. Because let people do what they want. It's called fair use. People can upload stuff if they want to. Okay, if they want to upload an extension to a song on YouTube, especially for many users who don't have the loop feature on YouTube, They have to either replay it or not listen to it. That's why 10-hour videos were so popular back in the day. And that's basically about this video. Goodbye.